Okay, here we are for part 9 or 8. I mean, I almost said part 9, but there's 9 races to go. So we can start up the game. I'm gonna switch the screen. Hold up. Boom. Oh yeah, that's right. It's New Hampshire, but we gotta go over here. There it is. 24 laps. I could probably last 24 laps at this racetrack. That's if I get lucky. I'm guessing there might be one. Might not be one. I thought second part.
Okay, this is the one. Make it count.
Yeah, it's only one lap. Oh no, he wrecked. Oh no.
Bring it
Oh
on
my
in.
god. I hate the whoa. Blow it up. Okay, that deserves a blown up-age. I can drive this track pretty well, especially when I'm 2 seconds faster than the pack. I don't know what that was.
Watch it.
Watch it? What did I do? Maybe like I hit the pace car, or at least test, which I know you can hit the pace car, and I found a new spotlight, and she says that's the stupidest thing you can do. Just watch this.
That was a stupid thing to do.
There you go, see? It works. I wasn't just messing around. Okay, so New Hampshire and what was our track? Martinsville. I have a chance of winning. It's the fact that Martinsville, I gotta have the luck that I didn't have the first time around, where I got forced by the 111 car into the pit wall. And then Dover, I don't even know what happened the first time at Dover. I think I just hit the wall and the wheel broke or something like that. I don't know. Something stupid like that happened.
Okay, get ready. We're going green. These cars in.
Slow it down a little bit. Gas it up.
Green flag, green
Perfect
flag,
green flag.
Clear
Pull
all
up
around.
now because like I'm more in front. I'm already pushing because I messed up the corner. Also, I might have running damage. I wonder if the pace car is a 2D object or it's still a 3D object. Like cars. It's really question. I really question that now. I don't know what happened the first time at New Hampshire, but I don't know if I won. But I know that right now I'm doing pretty well.
There's a spin in turn 3.
Oh, there's already, alright, and it wasn't caused by me. So I'm doing something right. bruh, this is so boring. I have nothing to commentate about, bruh. Even if my mic was muted, you won't be missing much. Because I haven't talked for like 8 laps now, just because there was nothing to talk about, and I'm just so zoned in of concentrating right now. So I'll possibly lose another wheel. I'm also waiting for someone to say something in the chat too, because now I actually have my laptop. Ouch. And yeah, the season 5, the 4th run at the championship, I call it. So season 5 season 5. Season 1 I used the full schedule, and then season 2, 3, and 4 I used the 1/3 schedule, and then season 5 I'm using the 1/2 schedule for the World Outlaws. So last season, depending on if I win the championship or not, it's either gonna be my 4th championship or still the 3rd championship, because if I lose 3 in a row there is. And then about that, I'll start season 5 either Thursday or Friday. Because I finished it last night, but I scheduled the Charlotte race for this morning, so I didn't have to do it today. I might do a Madden video for today and tomorrow, and make probably Thursday as well. Do a American Truck Simulator video for all those days, and then tomorrow or tonight, or both, I could do a tier 2.
Clear all around.
And then there's a Supercross track that I would like to create that's possible in Supercross 3. I will make a video of that. Because the Encore and All Out and Express TV games are done. Legends, which is going to be. I'm going to get that on Christmas. So only have to wait about a month at this point. Just kidding. Which is fine because I still have the World of Outlaws to kind of satisfy me in these old games that kind of just keep me going until Christmas and don't break the wheel. And if you wonder why I try to hit the rear end of the car, it's because I didn't want to break the wheel. And it worked out. Because the harder you hit on a certain side of the car, the more damage you get. So I just try to hit the rear end of the car as far as possible and as slow as possible. So I was holding the brakes and turning left. So the car would slowly hit the rear end, and also I hit the guys who turned the car even more. So I was pretty in okay shape of not losing my wheel just then. So that just means that we have 11 to go, and we have to pass these cars that I just lapped like a couple laps ago, and re-lapped them. Honestly, I would get SRX, but I should have got that for my last Christmas. So then, like the beginning of this year, I would have had a little bit more than just. I think it was also, maybe I could have gone on the computer, so I could probably use the mods, or had I think like 52 cars in one race. And one reason why I still haven't done that is because the fact that I wish they would have updated the game by the year. So like, that game was based off the 2021 season. They should have updated it, or at least add the new tracks and paint schemes for the 2022 season. That would be a nice thing that they could do, and they could probably profit after that pretty nice. Cause that would be like a perfect thing to do. Like, I thought that's what they were gonna do in the first place, but they just never did it. So pretty much that's why SRX is a dead game at this point. It's because it was a game, but now it's kind of just there's no content besides simple content to play. That's why I never really played it, because once I started learning that they weren't gonna do anything with the DLC, I kind of just lost interest in that game. That's kind of why I rather got All-American, even though I didn't get the DLC. Is first of all, it's fun, and also I got the late model DLC, so I still had a little more content. And also the fact that the World of Outlaws game came out this year, so that's another part that could possibly go until 2023. If they, I feel like they might still update that game a lot, so I feel like that game could be a thing that goes on for like the next 4 years if they do it right. So what I'm thinking they should do is, since they had McFadden, and since some tracks don't go with 410 for certain series on their careers, a thing that I was thinking of doing is doing a race where I race at tracks that I haven't raced at already with certain series, like the World of Outlaws Dirt Late Model series. I haven't done a Dirt Late Model World of Outlaws series race at any track, besides maybe 1 or 2. So technically, all those tracks would be a new thing. So like, there's like 40 videos right there, and 40 days will be already past Christmas. So that's 2023 already. And also, I'll probably be spacing them out too. So like, and count the end of season 5 for the career mode, and then the potential of big blocks. So that's like more tracks. There's more combinations, so that can go throughout 2023. And if they do it right, and they add big blocks next year, the beginning of next year, and they add more stuff at the end of next year, that can go through 2024. So like, it's an easy win. It's so easy to be able to go through 2024 in that game compared to SRX. Because XRX, it doesn't have this compatibility of all the track cars that World of Outlaws does. Because SRX, you're limited to a set of tracks. Like the off-road series only can go on off-road tracks. The dirt series, like the sprinkler series, only can go on sprinkler tracks. The late model series, I think, can go on a couple of the XRS tracks. And then XRX can only go on SRX tracks. So it's literally, that's how you can tell a World of Outlaws game has more content than SRX. You could also do the same with Tony Stark's sprinkler game, but I'm pretty sure since World of Outlaws ain't set up like that, or the Tony Stark sprinkler game, All-American games, literally, I'm pretty sure the career modes, you at least had 70% of the tracks in the career mode instead of about maybe 50%. So like, it shows you how there's more content in this new game compared to the last 3 third games from Monster. Even though I don't think it was, I know it wasn't entirely made for Monster, and it has iRacing, so like that's why there's extra tracks. But even then, you got the cars, so there's 6 series, and there's gonna be 7, and there's 40 tracks. That still has enough to at least get through halfway of 2023. So like, why not get that game if you're not gonna race it as long? Because I literally, probably right now, have already maybe a month's worth of time on that game. And I've only been playing about, actually no, I'll probably have more than a month. Well, actually no, I would, because because you gotta remember, it's not all day. So yeah, I have about a month, and I've only been playing about maybe 2-3 months. And usually games for me, they kind of flop after a month or so. Like Brick Rig, so I only have 14 hours on that. That's not even a week, that's like half of a day. In 2003, I have about 1,000 hours on that thing. BMG, I have like 500 something, maybe 600 now. This game I at least have about probably 2 days worth of playing time. This is how you can tell that the World of Outlaws game is not just another Tony sprint car game, because it has more content. I knew it was going to be good, and that's why I'm still playing. Even though sometimes it does get me mad, I'm going to admit that, because fucking weed sport. Other than that, probably it really shows you how the other games didn't have as much content as the new game. Still in the top 20. That's pretty nice. 94 points back from 19th and 18th. Okay, so I have a possibility of getting up to 17th or 16th. That is my possibility, mathematically, in my head. I'm not sure if that's completely correct. Also, okay, I'm going to just do an estimate. I'm going to use the calculator to estimate the amount of hours I have on World of Outlaws, because one video average is about 20 minutes, right? So 20 times 51, right? Because that's 51 videos. That's already 120. That's 120 minutes, and then 120 plus, let's say about 3 days. So how much is 3 days? Let's just put a number like how many minutes are in 24 hours? Oh, let me put this in hours first. If I can spell. Okay. Yeah, I know this is kind of boring. 17 hours right there. See, 17 hours right there. 24 is 144 minutes. And then you would, so that would be, so a week. How much a week would be? Hold up, I gotta remember how much a week is. One. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So if you add that, so 1,000 and then 80, I think it said. Yeah. We got add that, and then we go here. Copy that. Go back over here. Minute to hour. That's 185 hours already in that game. 185. So that's how you can tell that game is good. If I'm playing it for 185 hours already in 3 months. Usually I can't even get up that in a year. Because American Truck Simulator, I only got 70 hours, I think. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go to qualifying. Brick Rigs, I played it for a couple of days, and I still only had 14 hours. I keep skipping qualifying by accident. There we go. And I was expecting it to get to about around BMG, and I still have until 2024 technically to be done. And I'm already at 186 when I still have a year. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to reach that 500 by the end of next year. Just goes to show you some games are just better. It's not just skill, it's just content.
Okay, this is the one. Make it count.
It's like how I have 20, well, before. Okay, so right now on Steam, my Steam versions of All Out and Encore, they have 20 hours each. I had at least 200 hours before that, so I have 220 total. And that'll be 400 and added up together. So, and you got Reflex, which was a total of at least 100, so it's 500, and then I just realized qualifying's over. And you got Untamed, which is probably 100. 530-ish.
Just stay in the car.
So around like 600 hours for all the MX vs. ATV games, and then you got Legends, was coming out, and then you got all that DLC in there. It's gonna be active. It's gonna be a live, like, content game. I don't know what you call it, but it's gonna be updated a lot, and it's already been updated a lot, and there's already like, I don't know, 70 tracks on that game. So it's a safe bet that that game would probably last me longer than the other games, even though Encore Louis has a track editor now. And I tried it, but I can't figure it out. "32 laps at Dover." I still feel like I'm gonna crash. Like, I don't feel safe at Dover, honestly. Yeah, it looks like that pace car is 3D. I don't know, it just looks like the back of the car just looks so 2D. So yeah, it's about 185 hours on the World Outlaws already. BMG, it took me at least 2 years, and it's at 500.
Okay, get ready. Going green.
So,
these cars in.
as I can tell, I'm just that dedicated to playing that game. And that's why I'm taking that little break, like a 3-day break anyways. Just
Green flag, green flag, green, green, green.
So then I come back really fresh. So I don't, like, all the races I do on World of Outlaws, depending on, oh yeah, you have to add the extra career mode seasons, because I've done seasons in between the actual videos, or behind the actual videos. So that'll be like an extra couple hours, so it'll be like 190 hours total. And that's why I forgot to do. And I don't, like, I only skipped two races just so that I can quickly get to the regionals and get a couple more bucks so I can actually buy the 360 sprint car. That's the only time I ever did that. And when I got the 410, it was just pure luck that I even had enough to even buy the car, because I was kind of stunned about how much money that sprint car cost. And then I realized how much money I was making in the actual races, so I was like, ah, no, never mind, it ain't that expensive. Project Cars, I think I have 200 hours on that. It's a really good sim, honestly. I really like Project Cars. I would have rather played that, honestly, besides harder than iRacing. Because I had done a couple highline races. It's actually way better than iRacing. There's no such thing as netcode. You can't really cut corners, because sometimes it'll just disqualify you depending on how far you cut. Sometimes since people can host lobbies, they can kick you. Unlike iRacing, where you have to get lucky to be kicked. Because that game is literally based off of just iRacing hosting events. That's the only. Since in Project Cars, that's not happening. Project Cars, people have to host the races enable for you to even get your license. That's what I'd rather have happens. I like the fact that you rotate the tracks if you know what race it is, but in real life, but like I don't really like for the sprint cars. They don't have a lot of these tracks, so like they should just have someone host it, pick a track, or have like a poll with the best track, and then the best track doesn't get picked twice. They take that track out for the next poll. That would be smart. So like if you pick a track and that track wins, the next 2 weeks it doesn't get chosen. So then you have a variety of tracks, and some people actually just like to drive a different track without boredom. So you get a pretty good mixed list, and it'll actually make the fans actually, or the drivers actually like racing dirt, because a lot of people don't even race dirt at all in that game. I'm part of the few hundred that even try to race dirt in that game. Not because it's bad, it's just the fact that like people, they don't really know how to race dirt in that game, especially people that join in as a rookie. So it's more of a skill issue than anything, but when you get a race with guys that are very talented, first of all, you get a lot of people, and second of all, it's a pretty nice race. The people that just don't know what they're doing and just wreck every other lap, it's just boring. That's why I don't know why some people even try to race dirt on that game. Like, if you're gonna be that bad, might as well just play the World of Outlaws game. You'll have way funner than being just bored and wreck everyone else's time, or make everyone else bored because of how much time you wreck. Because the more times you wreck, the more cautions you put out, and the more boringness it is, the more you get blamed. It would be bad, and it's like, you deserve it if you're just gonna do it. Like, you should just kind of leave or do something to fix that. Like, even if you have to putt around, it's better than anything. It's better than just going into the corner and then just missing it from a mile, slamming the wall, and then getting a caution, and everyone's like, why are you even still on the track? Like, that's why I kind of drifted away from it. And then on the oval side, you got people, when you bump them out of the way, it's a big problem, but if they get you bumped out of the way, it's your fault, or you went too slow, or they didn't mean it, or something like that, and it's racing. It's like, bro, we did the same thing to you, and you complained about it, and it's so stupid. And then road racing, really road racing, people who wreck each other, it gets really, really, crazy.
Car down low. Still there. Still there.
And then dirt road's probably the only good thing up there, because like, the only way you can make someone mad is if you try to cut a corner for the win, or if you just take them out. Because like, sometimes people on the off-roading side of the dirt road, they would let you like hit them a couple of times, because it's like, it's an off-road truck, man, NASCAR, it won't break immediately. And then, like, they try to add damage model, and then it just breaks off tires, but in real life there's tethers on the tires, so it shouldn't, like, fully go off. Like, now they have tethers, not in this game. I get why I lose a tire in this game, but, like... And then, like, that ARCA damage, there's also another thing, there's walls where... There's certain walls that you get glitched out if you hit them, and it just destroys your race. And then there's certain things like the ARC car, if there's a flick. If you flick the car, it immediately grips up, and you can get around the corner without even trying to, like, not, you can't, you don't even understeer. You don't oversteer, understeer. You just literally like go around it like you did a perfect corner. It's stupid.
Clear all around.
And then that's why some people wreck because of the flick. Because when someone tries to save it and you overcorrect, it grips and it slams right into the wall. And it shows that there's flaws in the game, and it's not just the people that are driving it that are bad. It's the fact that there's some parts of iRacing that are just not correct. Like how you go 60 miles per hour, your car immediately spins out on any road car if you don't take it easy. That never happened. Even Joseph Newgarden, Scott Dixon, Connor Daly, a lot of our IndyCar drivers can say that it doesn't. When you spin in that game, it doesn't spin very quickly. You can save this time to time. The fact that the tires don't just immediately spin out on you. And in certain dips, it doesn't just make you lose.
Car up high. Stay low. Stay low. Car high. Watch it. Clear all around. Got 10 left, 10 to go. There's a spin in turn 1. There's an accident in turn 1. Car low. Clear all around.
iRacing is just, there's flaws to it, but everyone thinks it's completely perfect, but it's, any video game is not perfect. Like this game, it's not perfect. Air 2003, it's not perfect. It's best, but it's not perfect. There's still flaws in that game. Same with Project Cars, this game, iRacing, even like the greatest game of all time still have some flaws. Call of Duty have flaws with balancing, with skill making flaws, skill matching. So it's not just NASCAR games, racing games. Are games too. The fact that a lot of new games are like they're released in super horrible versions. Like NASCAR 21 was released in the most horrible state besides NASCAR Evolution and what's that other game? What was our? Oh yeah, Cyberpunk 20. I think it's 77. That game was horrendous.
Keep hot. Still there.
And if you like a game, I'm not saying that you shouldn't like it. I'm just saying it's not. There's no such thing as a no flaw game. There's still plenty of flaws, not make it completely beautiful and perfect. Yeah, at some point they're gonna get fixed, but like not all the time. It's not gonna happen immediately. And to me, it's not gonna be immediately fixed. Especially when you lap the whole field at lap 29 of a 32-lap race.
Still there, clear.
At 92 difficulty.
109 car.
Should be a little harder, I want to say. So yeah, that's just the end of my rant of how games are not completely perfect and how people say that they're perfect, but they're not. And they do still have flaws, and there's some of them aren't exactly realistic. Like back in the day, this was realistic.
Just 2 to go. Car high. Clear high.
Shows you how our minds have changed just
Car
because
low.
of technology.
Still there. Clear.
One lap to go.
On a left. Just a little win. Stick with it now. The 110 car is a lap down. Car down low. Keep high. Clear. Clear all around.
Pretty good streak. 2 races, 1, 2 in a row.
Great job.
I think I'm about
Bring it on in.
19th, maybe 18th now because of that run. Oh my god, I'm never starting this again. Yeah, like this is another flaw of this game. You should be able to have a little bit more control before you want to stop in the game. As in stop, I mean in the race. I should just do that instead. Average time of race, I was 13 minutes. Average speed, 143. Margin of victory, 1 lap. Caution, 0. Lead changes, 0. Weather, clear, 77. No wind. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Look at that. NW, no wind. Even though it's supposed to be northwest. Let's go, 19th. Okay, if I pass Skinner by 4 cars, I get 18th. And Mark Martin's still winning. Is this his season to win the championship in my game? Martinsville. I have a feeling I shouldn't qualify this race. Yeah, I should just get straight into it. Probably the worst decision I ever made in my life, but it could be also good. 40 laps. Also, I feel it's lighter this time around. I learned to just be wise. Yikes.
Okay, get ready. Go with green. These cars in. Green flag, green flag, green, green, green. Car high. Still there. Clear, clear. Slow car up ahead. Car low. Clear. Car high. Stay low. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Car high. Watch it. Clear. Clear all around.
Just move the confetti out of the way.
Car high. Stay low. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear low.
Get out of my way.
Man, in turn
That's
2.
what the
Clear all
first
around.
race should have been. Being able to move
Carlo.
people out of the way instead of not being able to and just wreck myself in the process. 40 laps, I just realized that and just mentioned that.
You're up high. 3 wide. Clear all around. Car low. There's a spin. In
I was
turn
gonna
1.
pull up
You got
after I
trouble in
realized
turn
I
1.
almost got turned, and then he kind of just I kind of just accidentally
Down
came
low.
back.
3 wide.
base one. Okay, let's try this again, 111 car. Do not.
Car low. Still there. Still there. Car low.
There we go. We have 18th in the bag if we don't crash.
Up high, pretty wide.
Okay, he doesn't pass us back.
Stay high. You're up high, pretty wide. You're up high, pretty wide. Car low. Car low. Still there. Still there. Clear. And now the top 20. Car low. Slow car up ahead. Car down low. Clear.
What was that? So I think Mark just probably lost the championship because of that. If we didn't get stuck together, we'd probably have been still racing, but I got stuck together and then turned me sideways again and hit Mark. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, slap shoes. I didn't mean to accidentally wreck your favorite driver. Your favorite driver as a kid.
Clear all around. Car down low. Still there. Still there.
I
Still there.
do
Clear all around.
have memories of trying to remember what errands were
Car down low. Keep high.
in farms.
Clear. Car down low.
Let's go there, yes.
Stay high. Stay high. Clear.
So far, we're fifth with 32 laps to go.
You're racing
Dale
the
Jury out
car.
of the way.
Clear.
We're
Car
going to hit the
stopped up
inside
high.
wall.
In
We're
turn
going to
two.
smooth
Clear.
again. We're going to hit the outside wall.
You're racing the car in front.
Fourth, there's
Car
four
low.
cars in front of me
Clear all
though.
around.
One of these guys are imposters. It is Ricky Rudd.
Car low. Clear all around. You are racing the car behind you.
Honestly, I should have went high first race.
But
Like,
came
go
car.
around.
Lap down. Clear. Clear.
Wasn't smart
Car
enough.
low. Clear all around.
Of course, you all. It's probably just engine.
You're racing the 18 car. Okay, right through. Car up high. Clear.
I was
the
for
next
sure
car
taking
is the leader.
Gordon out. It somehow didn't.
Car high.
Slide job.
Clear all around.
What? What a move.
Car
Go
down
outside
low.
with the slap car. I didn't know he was going to pull up.
Slow car up ahead.
Just going to wall right off the corner with
Still
me.
there.
The good old
Clear.
Martinsville
You're in the lead.
Hail Malin. I almost said Hail Mary. Hail Malin. That's football. I don't know why I was thinking of football for. Rusty Wallace indeed probably just lost his championship. We're back at the back half of the field again. We are going to still go high around the.
Still there. Still there. Keep high.
I do feel a win for top 5 happening.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
We are going to use a little bit of
Carlo, clear. Carlo. Stay
As
high.
in a little bit, I mean a lot.
Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. Clear low. Car up high. Clear high. Low car up ahead. There's damage to your right front.
Oh yeah, I feel like this year I'm gonna do a race at a track that has snow on it.
Car high.
And for Christmas, this is for Christmas.
Clear all around.
And I'm gonna upload it on the day of Christmas and have it as a premiere-ish. Probably just schedule it on like, because 2020 was when I premiered it. I got a little, because I was back when I still had like, I don't know, 50 subs. Maybe.
Carlo. You're up high, pretty wide.
Might have been about 90, because I think I hit 100 like
Still there. Clear.
a month after that.
Carlo. Still there.
And I feel like 2022 is going to end off with 700 subs.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Keep high.
Yes, we're getting closer to the
Keep
road
high.
to
Clear
a
all
million,
around.
or not, 1,000.
Car down
A
low.
million's going to be,
Stay high.
that's going to be
Clear
all
all
on you
around.
guys. All on you
Car
guys.
high.
It's going to be what you guys decide, not what I decide.
Clear. Car high. Clear. We've got trouble in turn 2.
All I care about is you guys decide I can get to
Car down low.
1,000.
Still there. Clear.
And as that, you guys receive content. Any content, really. Because at this point, I had 2 channels, but then I realized one channel is going to do better than the other channel. So I was like, might as well just bring both together and then have more success.
Carlo.
Instead of having split
Clear all
success.
around. 20 more left.
And it kind of helped because, if I didn't
Carlo.
merge them together, I would think I wasn't going to get to 700 until next month. But since I put them together and started making different content and more people, because like, there's been a lot of people with that play TF2 and have TF2 influence, and a couple of Call of Duty people too. They have joined. They subbed. So like, and then some of these people that play these old games also have subbed. So like, if I didn't have this, I would have probably never gotten there to 700 in time.
Still there. Clear.
So if you get to an 800 in December, that's kind of like my Christmas present. I don't care about how early or how late. It just has to be in December for a Christmas present, at least somewhat. Well, I'll be able to get around to a crash reenactment comp. Depends on what day it happens. If it happens on Christmas, you guys might have to wait a day. So you guys might want to happen very early or very late. So at least can get it out before January and before Christmas. And after Christmas. So if you want that 800 in here, you guys are going to start subscribing, and it happens in January. That's not classified as a Christmas present. It's more of a birthday present. So my birthday is indeed on March. So, also if you went back to my birthday stream earlier this year, you can tell what date it is. I'm fine with leaking my date. It's just like everything else besides my name, my date, or my birthday. That like thanks. I did my hair. I had a Discord server, so like that is deleted. So those ain't getting leaked today, boys.
Stay high.
I mean, I would just mess with you guys on an April Fool video. That would be fun.
Stay high. Clear. The 88 car is a lap down.
Yeah, I know that everyone is technically a lap down at this point. If I'm 14 seconds ahead of Bobby Monte, I'm technically a lap ahead of the field. Not all the way, but technically at this point. Especially where's never mind. Once we get to Jeremy Mayfield, that's where the field is technically called a lap down. So once I lap him, which I don't know where he is right now, and I'm driving a little recklessly, but it's kind of, I have a slower space. Haze! So the car ain't gonna die as much as if I lose control. I think I see Ken. I don't really see Mayfield that much. Could be pretty much. I see Jeff. There's Mayfield. So yeah, I'm pretty, technically right now they're about to be a lap down. So once I get past Mayfield, the field is technically a lap down. It's like 15 seconds ahead. Come on. You ain't catch me even if I accidentally spin out of the low tire. As long as I'm not sideways when the tire breaks. If I'm still going straight when the tire breaks, I'm fine. Because I could just wall ride the last however many laps. Because if it blows within 4 to go, then I'm pretty much good to go. It might be close. But since the straightaways aren't long enough and I can pull away from the wall on the straights, the car would be still picking up speed, so it won't just be losing speed throughout the race. Like if it was Bristol. Because it would be drive, boom, wall. Drive, boom, wall. And since it's banked, it would probably turn me more right or left, so then the harder I hit, or the faster I go, the harder I hit, the more chance I'll break the motor. So as I pass Mayfield, the field is technically a lap down. As the 18 car is 18 seconds back, how ironic.
Clear all around. Clear left.
You can see some more damaged car. I'm gonna look at the 116's car replay and see what happened to him after I booted him like 3 times, I think. It was booting at the beginning of the race, booted him. When I passed him from lapping. I almost just wrecked myself with the shooter. I still like that we're able to put the STP Cheerios logo on these 2 cars. It really makes me remember the old cars. Oh. Okay, that was my fault. Okay. I know I said I might be fine. I might not be fine. I don't know, we're gonna have to see. Well, all I know is we're still probably at least gonna get a top 5. We are still gonna. Nope, it just gripped all the way just then. Okay. Not really. You just had to hit me again. I'm trying to turn. And you hit me. Okay. As long as I don't have that happen to me again, I'm thinking I might be able to still win this race, or at least still get a top 5. My troubles. As long as if he stays in the 10-second range by the time the last lap comes around, I'm still winning this race. Never mind, I'm not winning this race. Unless something magical happens. And I somehow turn from the last corner at a very fast pace. Because I feel like he's on my booty. No, stop. Okay, that probably just done it there. I'm pulling it down. No. Get out of my way. No. I got this. Don't worry. I want this. Don't worry. See, I told you I won this race. Oh, bruh. I was scared, and I predicted I wasn't gonna lose the race, and I still won the race. And my prediction for once was correct. I'm gonna dump. Never mind. I just dumped myself. Yo, just show that I'm just like go at this game, bro. Even with blown tires. Heading around a little further. Here we go. That's about perfect, right? As we win this race. Yes, sir. Let's go to the 116 car so I can see, or I think it was 106? No, it was 116. Definitely 116. Yes, sir. So this is the first time I boot him out of the way. Some simple damage. I'm pretty sure I booted him like, or he just got his car tore apart. One of the two. Aha, 18th. Let's go. We're making progress, and not Charlotte, which I have hopes because I won there before. Talladega, I don't really have hopes, but since there's popcorn, I might be able to win that. Oh, I remember when they used to put that logo. I don't like that blue. I don't never like that blue on that logo. Okay. Well, we did some good. We got some good luck. And we rambled off of some racing.